This is 2 Timothy 2:1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua Hamashiach. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and infinite glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahawachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the GMS, who teach and rule well in peace. And salutations to the hopeful elect pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. To you I say shalom. This is your brother Parathon with a quick lesson. This verse 1, simple yet powerful. I'm learning in this walk. For me, and you hear it time and time again, man, this truth is so vast. There's so much knowledge. There's so much, and we're all given our talents, our gifts according to our spirits. But we gotta keep it simple, man. We have to learn this, build ourselves up, and be able to teach, as it says in verse 2, so that we're able to teach others also. Let me just read it. All right. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Again, this 2 Timothy 2:1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua Hamashiach. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. All right, so with that being said, we got to keep it one deep, man. Keep it simple, yet presented in a way to where it's understandable. Us as Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole, West Indians, and Haitians of the legendary bloodline, we God's chosen people. All right, according to the Bible, the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, our process of thinking and doing everything is different from the world. So, you know, there's a way you have to go about teaching, and it may be different for everybody. Everybody's going to receive this knowledge. And call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Brakatha Yahweh Shai. It's 12:44. But it's all in how you package it, man. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, man. And you know, we be rude in speech, as Paul said, but not in knowledge, right? And so when receiving this information, you gotta be a man. All right, tear down the barriers, have an open mind, so on and so forth. All right, so first I want to go into this word grace for edification. We could honestly just roll down the verse. It's the word strong, because it says be strong, right? And it's obvious to be strong, to endure, to endue with strength, to strengthen, to receive strength, be strengthened, increase in strength. All right, that's the point. So the Lord's grace, and we're about to get that word, his grace gives us strength. So what? Do the work. Let's go back. All right, this is the word grace. Lucky, all right. That which affords joy, pleasure, delight, and we're going to read it all. Sweetness, charm, lovingness, grace of speech, goodwill, loving kindness, favor. Key word, favor. Right? And through grace we get joy, we receive joy, pleasure, delight, sweetness, all these things. Okay? It says goodwill, loving kindness, favor of the merciful kindness by which Yahweh, exerting his holy influence upon souls, upon the elect of Israel, to be specific, turning them to a Mashiach, keeps, strengthens. We just went into the word, it was plain, right? Increases them in Christian faith, knowledge, affection, and kindles them to the exercise of the Christian virtues, morals. Okay? What is due to grace? The spiritual condition of one governed by the power of divine grace. The token of proof the token or proof of grace, benefit, the gift of grace, benefit, bounty, thanks, recompense, reward, so on and so. This is heavy. Okay, so what stood out to me was this right here. Right, this one. Of the merciful kindness by which Yahweh, exerting his holy influence upon souls, turning them to a Mashiach, keeps, strengthens, increases them in the Christian faith, knowledge, affection, and kindles them to the exercise of the Christian morals or virtues. All right, also the spiritual condition of one governed by the power of divine grace. So how can you be strong through grace? How can we be strong in the grace that is in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach? Well, grace simply is his undeserving favor on our behalf. Right? We deserve death, man. Our righteousness is as filthy rags. Right? But the falling away has already taken place. Scripture's going to how there should be a falling away first. Let me just grab that real quick. For you brothers and sisters that may be listening, some edification. I mean, for in context. Second Thessalonians 2:1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as the day of a Mashiach is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. The point is in the first part of this verse, right? Let no man deceive you by any means. But for the day, the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, there's going to be a falling away. Who was that? Second Thess 2:2. Falling away. Apostasia.
Strong's G 646. Apostasia.
It's ironic that the Elder Tahardeen this year of apostates, fallouts, and I don't want to misquote it, but it was somewhere along the lines of that. But look, falling away, defection, apostasy. The abandonment or the renunciation of a religious or political belief, the renunciation of belief. And we went into this last week at camp a little bit. We got into it, right? So that falling away, apostasy means to fall away, let me get it up again. The abandonment or renunciation of a religious or political belief. So that's pretty much taking your hand off the plow, in a sense. But in this case, as if for our nation as a whole, we fell away, right? Taking heed into other doctrines. All right, turning our back on the Lord, committing spiritual adultery, causing the Lord to turn his back on us. All right, to give us over to the servants, these heathen nations, to rule over us, to chastise us, to break us down. Right? Not to destroy us, but for our correction, as scriptures say. So this falling away has taken place. Now we're being called back. It's the whole point. Pretty much the main point of Paul. Okay? The Jews. Shalakia. Because it was the Gentiles. It was the Gentiles that and these are the Hellenized Jews, the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, speak like them, act like them, sound like them, look like them, right? This was for them. If they were of the elect, they received the word. And if they weren't, they weren't. It was that simple. But you even had those that came up in the law, that seen the miracles, okay? That their fathers passed, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding down through them like culture. And there were some individuals that still didn't believe. So I say all that to say, the Lord's grace, man, if you are conscious of the grace being received, you are not to take that for granted. And what I mean by that is, just as we are saved by his grace, we should live by it. Right? Shalakia, this should be acting crazy sometimes. Real quick, Ephesians 2 in verse 8. For by grace ye are saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of the Most High Yahweh, not of works, lest any man should boast. Right, so we're saved through his grace. Right, not of ourselves. We're saved through his grace. And that grace is a gift. Grace is a gift, just like faith is a gift. Right? The elect, Lord willing, we endure unto the end. Their spirit was born, like it was like a package. Their spirit was born equipped with faith. Because that they've had that since the beginning. They were with Yahweh Shai before the beginning of creation. They partook in it, if you can receive it. So these gifts, faith and grace, we are not to take that for granted, man. And we should live by it. It says the just shall live by faith, roughly paraphrasing. This is Colossians 2. And 6. As ye have therefore received Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, the Lord, so ye walk in him. As ye have therefore received Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, the Lord, so ye walk in him. So if you receive that spirit, right? If you receive the grace, if you're aware, if these things are making sense, if it just clicks with you, because the spirit beareth witness with the spirit, man, run with it. So walk ye in him. Get this word walk. Because it's literal. It says peripateo.
Strong's G 4043. Peripateo.
To walk, to make one's way, progress, to make due use of opportunities. Hebrew for to live, to regulate one's life, to conduct oneself. Ah, man. So to walk simply means to make use of the opportunities given. What opportunity is that? To put on as the elect, to make your calling and election sure, to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, to study, to show yourself approved. Build yourself up to the point where that you can teach to believers and they become teachers and teach themselves. That's the whole point. That's the mission. If you love me, feed my sheep. He said it 3 times to Peter. I believe it was Peter. Correct me if I'm wrong. He told Peter 3 times, if you love me, feed my sheep. He asked him, you love me? Yeah, of course, you know that. Well, feed my sheep. He did it 3 times for assurance, to make sure that he understood, make sure he was picking up what he was putting down. The Lord spoke in parables. Let me see, I'm gonna end it off with this lesson. I didn't want to make this long, but this Galatians is gonna this is gonna tie everything together. Because many are called and few are chosen. This is an opportunity as salvation. Having the blood of the Hebrews, the blood of an Hebrew running through your veins, by default, gives you an opportunity, right? But then it comes down to the spirit. Are you of the elect or not? This gives us that edge. It's like the thought of not knowing. Like you could do all this work for nothing. You know, 25, 30 years. It come down to that day, Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30:7. You take the chip or you fumble, right? Or you fold up. Galatians 5:13. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Use not. It says, only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. I'm all about words, man. Learning to get into this more.
Strong's G 1657. Eleutheria.
Liberty to do or to omit things having no relationship to salvation. Fancied liberty, license, the liberty to do as one pleases. True liberty is living as we should not. Salakia, true liberty is living as we should, not as we please. So true liberty is living as we should and not as we please. That's ignoring the flesh. Right, let's jump to verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. So with this liberty, you could do what you want, or you could do what you need to do. Do what's right. And that's what it comes down to. Having the blood is one thing, but it's that spirit. Right? And it's either you recognize the grace that the Lord is bestowing upon you, or you don't. Or you do and just don't care. You take it for granted. And he'd rather us not be hot or warm. I mean, he'd rather us be hot or warm. Hot or cold, Salakia. He'd rather us be hot or cold. Right? He not dealing with no lukewarm spirits, man. Straddling the fence. Trying to wait to the last minute to see who's on the win it. Like, nah, bro. Lord not doing that. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson's edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baharachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone at GMS, who teach and rule well. And peace and salutations to the whole four elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. To you I say Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and the Baba Bar.